everyone. We are doing things a little different tonight. I am actually live. I was not feeling well this past weekend, so I didn't get to do my usual pre-recording. So we're gonna see how this goes. Now, as always, before I get started, a little disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the U.S. Army, Department of Defense, or the United States government. All right. Are you worried that your idea has been done before? The good news is that means there's demand, but no one's done it your way, and that's your edge. So, welcome to the Launch Masters podcast. I'm Tiffany Roman. I'm an Army veteran, small business owner, and your small biz battle buddy for today. All right, so this episode is part of our special mini series where I'm breaking down the most common myths about starting your own business, especially those that tend to hold veterans and service members back from building those businesses. And today's myth is there are already too many people doing what I want to do. Let's dive in. There's a moment that most of us hit when the business idea gets real, right? You've got an idea, you're excited, you're ready to sketch the logo, buy the domain, tell your people. Then it happens. Wait, aren't there already a ton of people doing this? Uh, then you start questioning yourself. Why would anybody choose me? The market is already flooded. I'm too late. Please let me flip that for you. Okay. If the market is full, that means the demand is proven. Okay. Business experts call this a validated market. And that's actually a good thing. If you have an idea for a business and see that others are already doing it, that doesn't mean there's no room for you. It means there are customers already spending money in that space. Your job is to figure out how to serve them better, differently, or just more authentically. You don't have to invent the next iPhone. You just need to solve a problem in a way that feels right to you and the people you serve. So let's jump into a couple facts to help you out here. Okay, according to the US Small Business Administration, okay, there are 33.2 million small businesses in the US. Small businesses account for 99.9% of all businesses in the country. More than 4 million new businesses are started each year. That's a crazy number. I've got more. And while about one in 5 businesses won't make it past the first year, the ones that do often succeed because they're authentic, community driven, and flexible. So, what makes a business thrive in a so called crowded market? Okay. Some things like unique branding, your logos, the way you present yourself on social media, all that counts for building your brand. Your personalized customer service, how you're treating your customers, the way you're reaching out to them, the way they can reach out to you. All of that is included in there. Connection to the founder story. If you watched episode 1 of Launch Masters, I gave you a backstory on how Launch Masters was started. How I started as Small Biz Highlight podcast to begin with, how I felt like I needed to be doing more, and it grew into what is now Launch Masters, right? That's my story. It's an important story to me, but I know the aspects of how I lost my government job during the shutdown and how I felt a need to give to the community in some way, help veterans out specifically. Those things are what's going to draw your potential customers because it helps connect them to you. Okay, so let me give you a few real world examples besides mine. Okay, so we're not just talking about my stuff here. Coffee shops. There's Starbucks on every corner, but local shops like Black Rifle Coffee, that's founded by veterans, they thrive because they speak directly to a specific audience. They know how they serve, they know who they serve, and how to make their customers feel like they belong. Okay? Planners. How many kinds of planners and journals are out there? You could go onto Amazon right now and search planners, and you'd probably find at least 100 of them. And yet, new ones drop every month because they reflect a new personality or a system or speak directly to people with ADHD or just a certain pain point that people will connect to. Clothing brands, t-shirts have been around forever. But when a veteran owned brand like Nine Line or Grunt Style shows up with a mission, people pay attention. Why? Because they're not just selling products, they're selling perspective, they're building community, and you can do that too. So let's get this straight. No one else has your story. That's not just something motivational to slap on a sticker. It's a competitive advantage. The military teach you structure, didn't just teach you structure and discipline, right? What else did it teach you? Taught you adaptability, leadership under pressure, mission focused thinking, problem solving with limited resources. Your edge isn't what you do, it's how you do it. People don't buy from businesses, they buy from people. They buy because they connect with you, with your why, your mission, your values, and how you make them feel. So don't let the number of competitors stop you. Let it show you that this is a battlefield worth showing up to. You don't need to be first, you just need to be fearless. All right, so now that we've called out the myth, here are 3 concrete steps you can take right now to turn this around. Okay? Research your space is the number one thing you can do. There's so many different ways to do this, right? So Google Trends is an awesome tool. You can actually track trends in a specific either product or during a specific time of year on what is popular, what people are looking for. If you're going to be selling a specific product, that is even more helpful to let you know what if it's going to be popular around the times like Christmas or what holidays it might fall around in, so you know when to better up your ante on the promotions for it. Reddit threads I've heard are amazing. You can see what people are asking about, complaining about, or recommending. So search for things that would fall into what your category would be and see what people are saying. Be nosy, stalk a little bit, and you'll see that it'll benefit you in the end because you can learn from all of the notes that you take. SBA Resource Center, Small Business Association, find data on startup trends, excuse me, competitive industries, and success rates. Okay? All those are available to you and easy and free. You don't have to pay anything for any of those items. And meanwhile, you're doing some great deep dive into what is popular, when it's popular, what people are looking for, when they're looking for it. Those are huge when planning out your business and how you're going to promote your business. All right, so step 2 is identify your angle. Okay, use your military background, lived experience, community to find your lane. There's so many questions you can ask to kind of help draw this in for you. Who am I trying to serve specifically? For example, for me, I am looking to serve service members who are currently serving who and looking to start a business before they end up transitioning out of the military. The more specific you can be with this, the better. In episode 1, I really broke this down and gave you some things to think about when breaking that down, as far as whether you would prefer to go towards males, females, what age group you're looking at, what type of things are they going to be into, what religion they are. All of that matters as far as finding out who you're trying to serve and how you're going to be able to build your social media and your presence to reflect that so that they are drawn to you. Another question you can ask is, what can I offer that others overlook? Something that makes you unique, something that's going to make people say, hey, let me check these people out really quick and see what this is about. Something to really get the wheels turning about how they could work with you, how they could build with you, how they could benefit from being a customer from you. Okay? Finally, and it's a big one, how can I show up authentically? So many different ways to do this. I mean, I choose podcast, especially today going live right now. There's no editing. I can't edit out my little cough I had earlier. I can't go back and redo a section if I didn't like how it sounded. The way you're getting it today is the way it's coming. This is it. But you're getting me authentically. You're getting to know who I am and getting to know my voice, getting to know my sincerity in this mission and what the information that I'm trying to give to you today, because I'm here. I'm presenting myself to you through this video and through the podcast just to make sure that you hear it directly from me. All right. Finally, step 3. Talk to one potential customer. Find one person in your network who would benefit from your idea. Somebody that you think would be your ideal customer, and start asking them questions. Ask them anything to get the wheels moving on whether they actually would fit as your perfect customer, and listen to their needs, what they're looking for, what they're hoping for, and things that might interest them a little bit more, and how to better your presentation, if you will. The more feedback you can get, the better, because that will help build up all that you need to get together a great foundation for when you start building up your social media or any way that you plan on advertising your business. It's going to help tremendously. You're not trying to win the world, okay? I know not everybody is going to be excited about what you're going to present to them. Not everybody is going to be in your court. But at least start with one win, and then just build from there. All right. So if this episode helped you challenge that too crowded narrative, share it with a friend who needs the same reminder. You're not too late. It's not too crowded. And your way of doing it is exactly what somebody's been waiting for. Don't forget to subscribe to the Launchmasters podcast. Follow us on your favorite platform and download our mobile app. It's available on Apple App Store, but it's coming soon to Google Play. You can find all the links that you need in one place on our link tree, Launchmasters. Until next time, study your breathing, line up your target, and take your shot. We got your 6.